What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So in this one, we're going to be talking about how to make your first $100 on ClickBank. Now, I've actually made my first $100 on ClickBank just last year, and coming into this year I made about 700 last month, and then this month I'm on track to do maybe about that or a little bit more. So I've got first-hand experience as a beginner myself. I would technically still class myself as a potential beginner on ClickBank. I can teach you a lot in regards to first-hand experience of getting started. So there's a few things that we're going to go through today, and I've got that listed out on my handy dandy computer just there. So we're going to go through exactly the steps that you'll need to take. Now, this method is going to involve doing your making your money with SEO, because I believe that's the most beginner friendly method. You can also do paid ads, but the main focus of this video is going to be ranking a website with SEO and driving free traffic to your blog of where you're going to make income through converting people or referring your affiliate product, which is going to be the ClickBank product. Okay, so stay tuned. This is going to be a very good video, and if you are excited about it, then make sure to smash that like button, because the YouTube algorithm absolutely loves it. Let's get into the video. So these are the 4 steps that we're going to be going through. These are the steps that we're going to be going through in this video. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to choose an offer. I'm going to show you how to do that on ClickBank and how to find an offer that will convert well. We're also going to buy a domain name. We're going to then start a website, buy a review, which I'll show you where to get that review. And then we're going to send some power to this in order to bring it up in the ranks in Google. Now, with this technique and this method, the reason why we're actually going to be using SEO is because of the way that we're choosing the product. And that will all make sense once you watch this video through its entirety. Okay, so what we're going to do is head over to ClickBank first of all. I'm just going to go over to ClickBank right now, and we'll log into my account right here. All right, so as you can see, we're in my ClickBank. You can see a few sales that I've made over the past few weeks and whatever else. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go over to Marketplace. That's what you would want to do now. If you haven't got a ClickBank account, it's very easy to start up. You just put in your details, your name, email address, and whatever else, and you can get started right away. I'm not going to show you that in this video because that's very straightforward. I'm sure you can do that. All right, so what we're going to do is the next thing we're going to do is where it says find products, we're just going to click the search box. We're not going to do anything else. So this brings up the products that are highest converting, or most popular, I should say, on ClickBank at the moment. And we don't really care about that too much right this second. What we're going to do is set the time frame for the past few weeks. Okay, so this is how I find new products that are converting well. So what we're going to do is we're going to come down to this left hand side here, and we're going to check for date added to Marketplace. And what we want to do is set that to just like the beginning of this year. So we're at December last year, just like the 1st of the 1st. So what this will show us is a bunch of products that have recently been added to the ClickBank Marketplace. Now, gravity, all that represents is how many individual affiliates have sold this product within the last 12 weeks. Okay, so 3 months. So you've got obviously, 11 different people. So they could have generated like millions, for God's sake, on this sales, on this product. But it will only show one because they represent one unique person, okay, one unique affiliate in that sense. So it's 19 different people. So a lot of affiliates will use that as a kind of gauge to see if it's a good product or not, because if you get a wide variety of different people selling it, then obviously it's an indicator that, that the product converts well, because they're all going to be using different methods. Okay, so what I'm going to do is actually set this to gravity now, and then we can see what is converting well in the past 2 months. Okay, so we can see that there's overthrowing, anxiety. We've got this one here, which is promote funnel. And we've got this one, thought manifestation, so on and so forth. Now, the reason why this is so important to find these brand new products is because there's not going to be a lot out there in the world on these products at the moment. So search engine tools or anything are not really going to pick up a lot of, traffic on this and historic data. So a lot of people who do SEO are not really going to pick up on these products. And just anyone who's not using this method is probably not going to be trying to even target this product. So you're going to have a lot lower competition in a method like this. Okay, or using a method like this. So as we go down, we can see that this one's like a gravity score of 1. I would recommend that you go for something at least like 5 or above. Okay, I don't usually go for a figure because that can change. You might see something that's a 1 and it looks really good and looks like something you can promote. And just say, for example, you had like a 100,000 email subscribers that were into cooking, and you came here and you watched my video, well, then this might make sense to you over the others, even though it's got a gravity score of 1, you know? So it all depends, okay? So it doesn't mean this product is bad because a lot of people haven't sold it. It's a brand new product, you know? So you'd have to gauge that yourself. But I do know when you're a beginner, you always want these exact numbers. So if I was going to give you any number, it'd probably be a 5, just to, you know, give you a little bit of kind of confirmation to say that it is being sold, okay? So 5 or 10. I mean, 10 is even better. If you can go for and above 10, then you have more confirmation. All right, so what we're going to do next is we're going to take a look at these affiliate pages and the products themselves. So let's open these products. Okay, so we'll open the top 3. We'll see what they're about. So what we're going to do is just use our kind of common knowledge to see if it's something that looks good of what we would promote, okay? So this one here is a very basic page, and then you can see there's a text version. I usually like to promote the text versions. I don't know about you. This looks very much just like an article. There's not really images. So that one, I might not promote the text version, okay? It usually does look good. That's text and video. So they're gonna have one of these videos.
From anxiety attacks.
So this is just this text in video.
And in a number of ways, they nearly ruined my life.
Okay, that's the thing about ClickBank products. You'll always find that they kind of look like this. And I used to think they wasn't trustworthy. But when you start making sales, honestly, it does change your opinion on that. And also, I can say that a lot of the time, you know, you're not really thinking about how the product works when you look at them and think, if this was going to be the kind of savior to your problems. Say, for example, you're trying to make money online while you're watching this video. If this could make you a crap ton of money online, then this would probably be a great video to you, you know, or you wouldn't really care how it looks as long as it does what it says, kind of thing. So that's how you really need to start looking at ClickBank, because until I changed that, I wasn't really making sales. All right, so there's this one which looks kind of spammy, but let's just take a look. The video doesn't look too bad.
Are you still using WordPress for your websites?
Okay, the landing page looks really good on this actually. So this looks almost like a ClickFunnels kind of page. So this is very modern, you know, yeah. So this looks really, really good, and the product price ranges are very good, and it's like a funnel service. So you could promote this as like a ClickFunnels alternative, you know. So this looks pretty good. It's called Funnelfy. I would personally, you know, check this out and see. That looks pretty good, to be honest. Like, I don't know what it does yet, but if it's anything like ClickFunnels, which they'll be very closely emulating, then it's probably a good alternative because it's a lot cheaper. So you can see here, because it probably have like a payment system and all that stuff as well. All right, and then you've got this one, which is into the manifestation stuff. So that's like mindset and whatever else. So this looks okay as well. I mean, anyone who's into mindset, this looks like a good page. It's just like about it's the usual kind of images that you see with this kind of, you know, spaced out stuff, galaxy kind of thinking. So that's pretty good. So if I were going to pick any of them out of these, I would probably pick this one. I personally think that looks pretty good, but let's just have a look at some of the other metrics, what you would need to take a look at in order to make your decision. So what we're going to do next is I'm going to look at the average sale. So what this means is these products have upsells sometimes. So the front end product price might be $25, but then they might have an upsell of like $20. So that means after someone purchases the product, they try and give them another promotion that's worth $20. So on average, say for example, if, you know, 3 people bought the first upsell and then there was a second upsell of $5 or whatever else, everything combined in one by how many people have bought it, the average amount that you will make as an affiliate is this number here, $38. So you can expect to make about $38 per person that you send through to this product. Now the initial sale for this is $38, so there's no upsells, we can clearly see. And then this one's $25.25, this one's $29.29. So in this example, you haven't, you know, even if there are upsells, no one's made any sales with upsells. As you can see, it's a 0 for average rebills and whatever else, okay? So one of these icons do actually tell you if it's a upsell. I'm not sure if it's this one here. You can go check that out in the resources tab in ClickBank. So what we're going to do next is we've got the idea. They're all roughly saying the same kind of average sell. This obviously has been proven to sell with more people. So I'm looking at this, but this was that page there. I personally like that one. So let's take a look at Funnelfy, and that's this one here. And we can see that 19 people have sold that as well. So that I personally would pick this. That's good enough for me. Now, you might be looking at all the different metrics and all these different things on these kind of products, but that's your kind of the basics that you need to go through to pick a product. You just need to make a decision, because I know the hardest thing when you're starting out, I've been there, trust me, is making a decision. But you really just need to make a decision like that quick. Like how I've done it here is fast enough to go and promote a product to make money, to make your first $100 or £100 or whatever. Okay, so that's good enough for me. I've taken a look at the page. It looks good. You know, I'll quit out of these and I'll focus in on this. The next thing I'm going to want to do is see what tools and resources they've provided me on this product. So I'm going to open the affiliate page, and that's what this means. This usually has like a tools icon for an affiliate tools section. I can't see it here. So look, this is affiliate tools page. So I'm not sure they have got a lot of tools because it doesn't have the icon here, but let's check it out. Let's see what they got. All right, so they've got tools, but it's probably not been updated yet, because obviously just like us as affiliates, when they bring out a new product, they're probably constantly improving that product over time. So they haven't got around to doing it yet. So what we're going to do is enter our name and email, okay? And then let's look in. So they actually retarget you, these affiliate vendors, after you sign into, they capture your email as well. That's why they do it on ClickBank, because they want to also. So what's really good in this is usually when you do email marketing, you have to kind of really put it into your own words, because there's so many other affiliates using the same copy and a lot of the audience would have already seen it. In a scenario like this, a lot of the potential customers haven't seen it because it's a brand new product. And I actually do feel to just test this and actually run this campaign to see if I can get sales with it, because I think it would be a really good test. So I might actually go and run this myself. Okay, but you can see here there's email swipes, and this is what you want to see. This is absolutely brilliant for a brand new product. You want to see all of this, because if you can see, and then you can see all the upsells. So the front end product's 37, upsell there, upsell 2. Then there's an upsell for a monthly subscription where you make a commission monthly. Then they've got an exit offer, a 14-day trial, so on and so forth. So this is like the perfect product, affiliate tools page. And then we've got here, like, you know, the video sales letter, which is the VSL. So that's showing you how to set it up and all of that stuff. This is Vamp, whatever. So this is, whoever put this together is very into affiliate marketing and understands what affiliates needs. Then we've got, look, this funnel here. So that's the funnel. Okay, so that's showing you that. We've got the swipes, we've got the sales page. And this sales page looks brilliant. You're telling me that doesn't look good? It looks way better than the things you see on ClickBank products. So the other one we was looking at didn't look like this. This looks a lot better. This is exactly the kind of thing where you would actually just buy it, wouldn't you? So this looks really good. They've got testimonials. So $69. This is the VIP one. I'd promote this opposed to the other one. I think you'd probably make more money on this one. It looks more legit even. It looks better. And it's a nice price point because they're paying $69 or whatever it is. And they're getting it, like, you know, for a fraction of the price of ClickFunnels. So what I would do next, this product is definitely a good product. I'm heavily sure that, you know, you'd make money with this. The next thing you want to do is basically, they haven't got any keyword PPC keywords to target, which doesn't matter because it's a brand new product. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a bunch of pages around this particular funnel, this product. And what you would think of is like, okay, what are the keywords why someone would need this? Now, it's so easy to go and find this because you could go and find other sites that are targeting keywords around ClickFunnels and then tie those keywords back to this product. Okay, so you could go and try and rank for those keywords as well and obviously drive traffic to this product. But the number one idea of what we're going to do here is we're going to do a product review because that's the easiest way to go and buy the product. Now, the reason why you would do a product review is purely because, number one, if someone's going to buy this product and they're searching for it, the last thing they're going to do, before they buy it, like even if you think about if you buy something online, the last thing you do is go and check a review. Yeah. Okay. So you're going to go and see like, okay, what's someone else's experience? Now, the best way to get a review on this product is number one, to buy the product. That's the best way you can do it. Like even if you're going to get someone else to write the review for you, I would recommend that you buy it. And the reason why I would buy it and go and try out the product, because what you're trying to do is you're trying to be genuine. And if this page is going to make you that, I don't know, it's not going to just make you your first $100. It might make you $100 for the next 2-3 years, you know, so it's worth investing into it, because no one will invest in you unless you invest in yourself. That's the way I learned that skill a long time ago. Okay. And I didn't really start making money online until I started investing myself. So I know you don't want to hear that if you're a new beginner, but like $25, you're going to have to go and buy the product. A lot of people are not going to tell you to do that. Like even with Amazon products, I don't really recommend it so much, because you can't buy a ton of Amazon products. But with a ClickBank product, it's that one, you're only doing that one review every so often. So you can spend $25 to make back thousands and thousands of dollars. So we can see here that it's 25. So what I would do is buy it. Okay, so go and buy the product yourself, like go and pay for it. And what that's going to do as well is it's also going to take you through the sales process. So you're going to be able to see exactly what things are presented, how things triggered, what you didn't like, what you liked, and you put that all in a review. Because honestly, there has not been a higher converting review that I've ever done than when I've bought the product. Like anytime I've bought it, it's just 110% genuine. Like that is it. And there is nothing, I repeat, there is nothing that can beat that. When you've got a genuine review, that's all someone's looking for. So it doesn't matter if someone else does some other thing, like that's all technical and whatever else. The best thing someone's looking for is a genuine person, just like you. So someone who knows really not a lot about it and just bought it. Okay. And you can obviously just, you know, kind of say that you were buying it to see what it was about, you know, because you saw it on ClickBank and you thought it was a good product. So you actually bought it to see and test it. Okay. So you can just come from that complete angle. So that's what I would do. Now, if you don't want to write the review yourself, in step number 4, what we're going to do is buy a review. So I'll show you how to do that and whatever else. But once we've got our product, the next thing we're going to need to do is build some kind of platform to promote this product on. So you can use a landing page builder, but I wouldn't really recommend that for the SEO kind of method, because number one, you're limited to, you know, what you can do in regards to SEO. And number two, it's like if you have a website, you can add more pages and more content over the course of time and really start getting tons of traffic for different products that you're promoting on ClickBank on this website. Now, when you're actually going into step number 2, you need to go to a site called Namecheap, and this is where we're going to purchase a domain name. Okay, so there's a link in the description to Namecheap of where you can get started with that. And what you're going to want to do is you want to buy a name that just has a big, broad kind of meaning, something so generic that you can use multiple different products, something to do with weight loss, something to do with reviews, whatever it is, all under one domain. So I usually go for a review kind of name, like Review Counter, reviewsoffers.com, or First Reviews, whatever it is. And if you can't think of a name, just go to a site called NameMesh, and this will actually give you an idea of what to use. I always use this. So just type in review and generate, and it will actually produce names for you. So if we look over here, you want to go down to the SEO tab more time, and it's going to give us a bunch of names to use in the SEO. So look, reviewsect.com, you know, review change, review color, review signs, review for life, you know, speedy review. That's a good one, like speedy review. So what you would do, this shows you the green ones are the available ones. You've got review walk, review vibe, noble review. So speedy review, I like speedyreview.com. So look, so what you would do is speedyreview.com, and then you just add this to cart. It's that simple. So you add this to cart, and then you would go through the motions and purchase the domain. Okay, so once you've done that, the next thing you need to do is get hosting. You need to get a hosting plan. Now, the one that I recommend is SiteGround. SiteGround is the best hosting that I've used. I've used multiple different hosting across different sites. You know, within the kind of shared domain, shared hosting plans, this is probably the best one that you can use. Their customer service is really good, and it's nice and easy to understand, very easy to use, and also you get accepted into their affiliate program, which of course mine are affiliate links below, so I do make a commission. All right, so what we're going to do is you would set up your SiteGround account, and then you would need to integrate that with your domain. So the way you do that, I'll show you. So whenever you log into your Namecheap dashboard, you'll be presented with a screen that looks like this. So the next thing you would do is you would basically click manage, and then you would be presented with this, and then you're going to select, it would be set to Namecheap basic DNS. All we're going to do is put in our SiteGround NS here, sorry, our name servers, okay? And what name servers are, you don't need to confuse yourself with all this stuff, but what name servers are is basically the server of your hosting, and then the domain is like dead, you know, it doesn't have anything. So to put it on the internet, on the cloud, it has to connect with your hosting, and then your hosting will rise it up in the sky and put it in on the internet, okay, and make it something that people can find, okay? So the way you do that is by basically going to My Accounts when you've set up your hosting, then you're gonna click Go to cPanel, and then on the left-hand side, you're gonna be presented with your name servers. So that's what you would do. So when you're over here in Namecheap DNS, you would change that to custom DNS, then you would change number 1 over here, that would be name server 1. You would basically copy that from here. So copy name server 1, you put that in, and then you do the same for number 2. You would copy name server number 2, and then you would put that in over here. Okay, and then you click that, and then it will take like 48 hours, it usually says. You'll see it pop up here if it does it. 48 hours to take effect, okay? So that's how long it can potentially take, but usually happens within a couple of minutes. So once you've done that, the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna go to your hosting, and you're gonna go to add-on domains, and you're gonna add the domain in. So what you would do is you would enter the domain. So just say, for example, it was the one that we was using, Speedy Reviews. You'd put speedyreviews.com. Then you would click into the next tab, and it autofills it, and then you just create a password. You can create any kind of password, and you click add domain. Now, once you've done that, the next thing you need to do is install WordPress onto your website, so you've got a tangible thing. So what you do is you basically come back to this screen, and if you don't remember what that is, it's My Accounts, and then you click cPanel, which is Control Panel, and then you come down to WordPress, okay? And then you could go there, Auto Installers or WordPress Installer, WordPress Tools. Either is fine, they got just different options. But if you actually come here, you're gonna go onto a screen that looks like this, and what you wanna do is click Install and Quick Install, okay? Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna select your domain from here. It's gonna pop up with speedyreviews.com or whatever domain it is that you purchase. And then obviously you're gonna have like your username and your password, and then the account email. And after you've done that, you're gonna click Install. And after you've done that, you're gonna click Install. Okay, so once you've installed that, you're gonna receive an email to your inbox, which is gonna give you your installation details. And I'll show you how that looks in my actual email account. Okay, so the way it would look is something like this. So you would get that admin name that from what we just had up. I can't remember where that was, but it was up here somewhere. You would get that, so that was your username, and then you would obviously get the password. Now, the easy way to get to your domain anytime, if you don't know, how to get there again and you lose this email, is always put the domain name and then /wp-admin, and that will take you to any kind of login page for any website. Okay, so once you've done that, the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna put in you're gonna log in. Okay, so you're gonna be presented with a screen like this. You're gonna click log in. Okay, so once you've logged in, the next thing you're gonna wanna do is set up your website. So you're gonna have to go down to settings, you're gonna go to general, and then we're gonna set up this website. So you're gonna see here that it's already got like HTTP, so on and so forth. We need to make this secure, okay? That's so people's data is protected on this website. So what you're gonna do is when you go back over to your hosting service, which is SiteGround, we're gonna go back to SiteGround. All right, so on SiteGround, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to My Account cPanel again, and what that's gonna do is gonna bring you to this screen here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna find the HTTP secure. So here it is, you'll find it under the security tab, and then we've got Let's Encrypt here. So you'd click that, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna add your domain onto that. So your domains, your listed domains will be on the left. What you would do is select your domain, so that's this here, and then you would select Let's Encrypt and then install. And once you install that, that will go onto your website, and it will make sure that your site's encrypted. So it'll make it HTTPS and then your domain name.com. And once you've done that, you can actually come back to here, you can change that to an S, and then you would save changes, okay? So once you've done that, you're gonna go to Writing tab. The next thing you're gonna do in Writing is just check if there's anything to change. In here, default post category, we leave that as uncategorized. Then we're gonna go to Reading. Reading, we're going to leave that the way it is. That's totally fine. Discussion, we're going to allow comments. Okay, so anything that says not allowing comments, you would obviously, check that. Uncheck that, and then automatically close comments on posts older than 14 days. That sometimes will be defaultly checked, so make sure that's unchecked. And then anyone can post comments, so on and so forth. And then mystery person, leave that as that. Save changes. Then the next thing you're going to want to change is permalinks. So that will usually be on this plain thing. You want to change that to post name. Change that to post name, save changes. Each time you do this, you're always saving changes. Okay, so next, after you've done all of that, what you're going to do is we're going to install some more plugins. Okay, so the way that you actually do that is by going to plugins and go to add new. Okay, so I'm going to go through the ones that I've got installed on here so you can see. So I've got image resize. You don't have to really worry about that. One of the ones that we're going to install is called Yoast SEO. So that's going to be our most important plugin that we're going to use on this affiliate website. Okay, so we're going to do Yoast SEO. And if you're thinking about what themes you can use, I would personally just use Generate Press. So that's, or Schema. So Schema is a good theme, or Generate Press. So this is Generate Press. It's completely free on the free version. It's probably one of the best free themes that you can get. It's very fast, very easy, very friendly to readers and whatever else. And it's good for affiliate product, ClickBank product reviews. Okay, so it's very good. I'd install that and use that. And the way you install that is by going to Appearance, Themes, and I'll show you how to do that quickly. You would basically click add new, and then you click upload theme, and then you would choose the file like once you've downloaded it, or drag it on like you would drag it into there like that. And basically that would, and you click install, and that would install that download from Generate Press. Okay, very simple. So next, we've already got our theme and whatever else on this one. We don't need this tab. We're going to install Yoast SEO. This is going to be like a very important plugin for us. Yoast, or you can install Rank Math. That's like the new one on the block. It's pretty good as well. I'm using it on one of my sites. Okay, so anyway, either of the two is fine. It doesn't matter. It's just to help us with SEO. We're going to click activate once that's installed. So you can install a bunch of other plugins like Ultimate Blocks and all of this kind of stuff, but just mess around, go and see what's out there. I personally would use Yoast, and then, Ultimate Block is another one that I think is really, really good. So we'll just install that. Ultimate Blocks. And what this is it allows you to put in these little fancy kind of tables and review kind of things on your WordPress review. Okay, so that's really good to help you on your reviews. So once we've got that, the next thing we're going to do is we need to go and do some research. Okay, because look, we've already bought a domain, we've started a review site, and we're going to buy a review. Let's go and do that. So we need some content. So the next thing is I'm going to go to a site called authorityrocket.com. Okay, so this is a site by Warren Wheeler. Many of you may know him. He's like a really good affiliate with SEO and whatever else, makes tons of money. I've actually got an interview with him on this channel that you can check out. But what we're going to do is we're going to go to article writing service, and then we're going to go down and then start your order, and you can see Franklin Hatchet down there. And what we're going to do is we're going to go and do probably about 2,000 words. Now let's go and see what's out there first of all. So if we type in this company, this product, we're going to go and type product name review and see what people have done. Okay, so let's have a look what the product is actually called, like the full-on name. So Finalizing review. So we're going to do Finalizing review. Let's see what people are doing. So you can see here there's already people on this, like on YouTube. Okay, so they've already jumped on it and they're making sales with it straight away. So one of the things that you can do, so you can see all these other sites here, and these are brand new making reviews. So medium.com's even up here, which is a bit intimidating, but it means you can still rank because it's very new, so you can still get in there. So you can see the tools are saying 0 searches because it's a brand new trend. So this is another reason why keyword tools are not 100% accurate, as I've told many of you in the past. Okay, and that's because this is a brand new kind of search, and the tools can't pick up on it because it's based on, again, estimated traffic, as we can see. And that's based over the last 12 months. And if there's no 12 months of data, then it can't give you the searches, the volume. Okay, so we can see here what people are doing. So we could take a look and see, all these reviews. So this is Schema theme. What I was telling you, this is one of the themes I was actually saying to use. And this is what that blocks plugin does, all this kind of stuff, what I was saying earlier. So this is perfect. This is an exact example. So you can see this guy bought it. Look, exactly what I'm saying. This is bang on exactly what you need to do. Like, there is nothing better than this. So I would basically take this. This is exactly what you need to do. Even if you don't buy the product, this is a good place to submit to this article service. So I would basically put in the keyword like Finalify or whatever it is, Funnelfy or whatever, yeah, like, and then you would basically, here's an article that covers this well, and then I would put that. Then you want to give them details. Make sure article is warm and friendly, written in first person, helps the reader to make a buying decision as to whether this is good. Mention that this is a great ClickFunnels alternative, so on and so forth. All the details that you need to put in, you would put. But ultimately, I honestly think this is bang on the kind of review that you would need to do. So this is the perfect example. You're going to take someone through a complete kind of tutorial, and then this guy's actually like going through bonuses as well. I don't know if he's offering bonuses. He's offering bonuses himself. Now, the way you can get bonuses if you don't have them is just go to any kind of PLR website. There's tons of them, and these stands for private label rights. You can find like affiliate books and whatever else. And once you sign up to them, they're like 15 quid or whatever for like a whole month, unlimited downloads. And you can go and find all these kind of PLR videos and books and whatever else, and you can add them as bonuses. Like, you can actually sell these with your bonus. So if they use your link, you'll send it to them. Yeah, okay. And the way you would send it to them is once they purchase, you could send it to the email that they purchased with. So you can see here, you can download it. Look, this is like 40p or whatever it is, yeah, or credit. Yeah, that's it. Look, these books are really well written. They're like PDFs and stuff. They're usually pretty good, honestly. They're just affiliate books, and you can add them in as bonuses. That's what a lot of these people do. Okay, so this is what you would exactly do. Like, that is it in a nutshell. So the next thing we would do is, once we've actually done all of this, we've got our website up, we've got our review, you know, whatever else, yeah, we've got the product. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to send some social signals, blog comments, and Cura links to this blog post. So once we've got that blog post up, we're going to go to a site called redsocial.net. Now, you can do this within the first like 3 days of the article being up, just straight away, because emulates the article being shared on social media. And what you're going to do is you're going to go to social signals, and what this is going to blast the article with different social media shares like Facebook and, you know, Cura and whatever else, yeah? And then you're going to click add to cart, and then you're going to buy the social signals. Okay, so there's going to be a link in the description to Red Social, and you would just put in, you know, the URL of whatever it is that you're trying to promote, the review article, and you would proceed to check out and purchase. So once you've done that, it's going to get shared a bunch on social media. So once that's done, you would go and do like some Cura links maybe and some blog comments. So go to like other funnel websites that have comment sections and leave comments asking a question and link back to your article saying something like, hey, I was checking out this article, they're talking about this new Funnelfy service. Like, go to ClickFunnels reviews and stuff like that, and then just say, what do you think of this? I need some expert advice. And then the person who owns the blog will actually go over and answer your question, because they feel like, you know, high on their horses that they're now an expert. All right, and then the next thing you're going to do is buy guest post backlinks. And basically, where you're going to get that from is, I've actually got a guy here. All right, so the next thing we're going to need to do is get some backlinks. Now, I just went and checked out the Hoth, but that's not a great place. What I'm going to do is give you one of my guys. You can actually go and get backlinks off this guy. Just tell him that Leon recommended you. So this is actually a guy that was passed on to me by someone, but this guy basically just emailed this guy. He's got like the best prices on guest posts. You can see all the different prices here. And what you want to do is blast the article with a few backlinks that are within the niche. Okay, so Make Money Online or ClickBank or whatever, any of that kind of stuff. You want to go and just basically hit it with a few links. Now, one of the ways you can see how many links you need to hit it with, or the authority, is by going and reverse engineering your competitors. So you can actually go to a tool called Uber Suggest, and you can drum in like those competitors' websites. So if we went back to like that Funnelify review or whatever it is, Funnelify, yeah, it is Funnelify. So if we actually got one of these domains, say for example this one, and we drummed it in, so let's actually go to tools, backlinks. We can see like the backlink profile of this site, of this specific page. Sorry, actually I should have selected URL. So you can see here there's 0 backlinks on this according to the tool. Now this might be inaccurate. You could actually use Ahrefs free backlink checker. So if we go to free backlink checker, that would be the absolute most accurate one, exact URL. And let's do that. We're going to see if they got backlinks. So they've got 2. That's it. They've only got 2 backlinks. So you can go and see the authority of these. Look, so this is a 76 and that's like a whatever. And these are domain rank, yeah. And this is like this company here. So you could go and contact them and actually get them to link to you as well. So you can see, look, this is like a web 2.0 or something. It's like a weak link, most probably, yeah. So there's this, like some review site or something. I don't know what it is. They definitely would accept your purchase if you contact them, unless it's his own site as well, like a PBN or something. Don't worry about what that is. But what I would definitely say is you should basically, use this tool, backlink checker on Ahrefs. It's free and it's accurate. And what you want to also check is the anchor text. So he's using a URL. So you want to use a URL as your anchor text or your branded name, like the, speedy reviews, whatever. And you want to link back to your article and do about 3 or 4 of them and you should be fine. Within a couple of months, honestly, you share this on social media a few times as well, even with the other ones that you've purchased. And you'll see slowly you'll come up to the top of the search. It's honestly that simple. And I might even go and do this just to prove it that it can be done. Okay, and you don't even need all these bonuses, because if someone's gonna buy it, you don't have to have a ton of bonuses for someone to buy, but this guy's like OTT with the bonuses. I would add a few, but not this is a ridiculous amount. I mean, how would someone even get through that information? So I would go with a few bonuses that make a lot of sense to creating funnels, not like just a bunch of random stuff like this, like WP polling, what the hell is that? Whiteboard video producer. Okay, fair enough. That might be to do with creating a funnel. Yeah, I guess so. It's okay, but I would, make it much more closely related and really focus on just making a good, genuine review, and that is it. Honestly, this is the whole thing. You can see what you need to do here. This guy's probably making quite a few sales with this product. Okay, so I hope that helps. If you did enjoy this video, then make sure to smash that like button. I know it's a bit long-winded, but you have to understand these kind of videos, it's hard to piece it all together in one video, in a short video. So I hope you understand what you need to do here. If you don't, then make sure to just leave a question below and I'll actually answer them within 24 hours. And this is a very good method that you can use for multiple different products. You saw how I picked the product, you saw how I got the review written, and you saw how I would approach ranking the website. And you would go and just check for the top 3 or 4, see what kind of backlink profile they have, and then go to this guy, like I said, and go and buy backlinks of a higher domain authority than what they have or similar to what they have. And this is the guy here, okay? And you can see the prices and whatever. I'll leave the link to this below the video. All right, so that's it. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.